Hi no hi bros, welcome back to another review. So Astrotech sent me this for a no hype review and feedback. If you don't know Astrotech, they are not your average cheap Chinese company. They make some serious and expensive stuff like Astrotech Lyra collection or the AX60. Today we will check out the Lyra Classic. The Lyra Classic is a classic example of audiophile earbuds, no pun intended. You won't find any features like Bluetooth function or a remote. All the attention will be on the sound. The truth is, I would like the cable to be detachable though, but only a few competitors offer that feature like the Rose Masia and the Mojito. What you do get is a nice unboxing experience, well, except for that welcoming text that says our focus is give you the most intimate care. Sounds like a hospital promo, but anyway. Open this thing up and you will meet the beauty that is the Lyra Classic. 6 donut foams, 2 silicone ear guides, a hard case, an aeroplane adapter, and a warranty card. You get what you paid for. The only thing missing is a couple of silicone ear fins. Those come with Astrotech's flagship, the Lyra collection. So take this thing, plug it to your phone and enjoy. It's easy to drive, right? Well, yes and no. My Samsung S6 Edge Plus did the job, but did have a hard time at some quiet recordings. You are better off with an LG V20 or V30, or even better a portable DAC amp. A smooth and warm sounding one would be a perfect match. The build quality is pretty good. This is a premium priced earbud and it feels like one. The housings are made of metal with a silver color and high density copper filters at their backs. The cable feels pretty solid, has no major microphonics, has a metal Y split and ends in an L-shaped mini jack. My only complaint is that it is slightly thin and stiff, something that prevents it from being tangle free. Like in all earbuds, the fit and comfort will be highly personal. The Lyra rocks a 15mm driver, making the diameter of the housing bigger than average, so if you have really small ears, you might not get a good fit, and having no ear fins to help, you may get a loose seal. What you should do if you are having problems is to use the ear guides, which help a lot. Not so much the ear guides themselves, as much as the round the ear style that helps the earbuds stay in place. With that style and using the foams to increase friction, I have no problems. Still, I wouldn't take this to the gym or run with them, and you wouldn't want to do that anyway, as like all earbuds, they are not made to isolate. You can hear most of the noise around you and people can hear your earbuds leaking, so I would wear them mostly indoors or outdoors only if I wanted to know what is happening around me, like walking in traffic. So how do they sound? If you use no foam, they are too analytical and dry, so for my liking I use one or even two foams, double foam, to retain as much warmth as possible. Once I do that and wear them in and around the ear style, which suits me the best, then these sound like a Shaolin Kung Fu monk. Fast hitting, agile moving and disciplined. Starting with the bass, in general, earbuds don't seal the way that in-ear monitors do, so you are losing a lot of the sub-bass in all of them. But assuming you got a good seal, the mid-bass can be quite punchy and fast, with no bleeding to the mid-range. Perhaps the opposite, as I think percussive instruments like drums could use a little more weight. Again, it highly depends on seal and the foams. Using the donut foam meant more bass for me with better extension, but without losing too much clarity and detail. Using a full-sized foam increased the bass but made the lira lose that special sense of clarity that it has. No foam translated to a quite detailed but also somewhat clinical and dry presentation, so choose your poison. Using one or two donut foams was the best compromise for me, resulting in a quite tight, close to neutral bass. Bass heads need not apply. Transitioning to the mids, they are pretty clear, clean and slightly lean. I have no measurements to verify it, but I think that the upper mid to treble frequencies are somewhat elevated compared to the lower mids and bass. Voices come up very detailed. Listening to Leonard Cohen, all the little nuances came out. You know, the saliva in his mouth, the roughness in his throat, but his voice lacked a little bit of that fundamental deep bassy tone. The treble extends wonderfully and has a lot of energy without being harsh or too sibilant. I mean, there is some very slight sharpness there, but not in an offensive degree, and that comes from someone who is treble sensitive. Cymbals crash and fade with great agility, although being a little lean. Anyway, I guess treble heads will find a lot to love here. The presentation is decently airy, with a decent sense of space and imaging. The soundstage has a decent size, perhaps not the best in class, but it will still blow a lot of IMs out of the water. So, in conclusion, the Classic is a well-built, high detail, high clarity earbud. If you are a basshead or you want a warm and cozy laid-back sound, these are not for you. But if you enjoy analyzing the smallest details in your music through a clear and not bloomy presentation, then you should give these a listen. I still think that the price asked could be a little more competitive, as this is not a complete top-of-the-line sound, but I guess that's why they make the Lira collection. So I would love to review more Astrotech stuff in the future for you guys. They definitely got me interested. Thanks for watching and stay unhyped.